Why, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Masterofroflness, and welcome to King Under the Mountain. Sorry for the desktop introduction, but I had to do that, otherwise the recording software wouldn't start. Anyway, this is a game that is largely still in development. In fact, I'll put a link in the description below for the what was it, the Kickstarter. But essentially, it plays very much like Rimworld in that you build up a settlement and try to survive in a sort of hostile environment. Now, again, this is a pre-alpha prototype, so what you're seeing is still like in development. A lot of the features are still not in place, but it does give you a rough sort of idea of what to expect. Anyway, here's the massive world here. You got like a bunch of different biomes. Here's some mountains over here, trees, forests, and some bushy areas. Rough patches of land. These are my little villagers. They're all dwarves. They're just dwarving about. Now, if I want to give them an order, I can do so right here in this menu. I can tell them to mine rock. I can tell them to clear an area, or I can tell them to chop trees. So let's tell them to chop trees right now. I can kind of like section off my little living space into different zones. So I can create a zone for stockpiles where, you know, they're storing resources, and then I can create a zone for the different building types. Masonry workshop, sawmill, the works. And we'll go into what those do. Actually, I'll just tell you right now. Sawmill takes the logs and makes them into planks. Masonry takes the rock and turns them into blocks. That's all you need to know. And yeah, again, it's very, very simple. But again, this is an early version of the game. Obviously, taking the Rimworld formula and turning it into a fantasy world is quite cool. Let's go ahead and actually build ourselves a good old-fashioned masonry workshop. And then in that you can build some furniture. I'm going to get the stonemason's bench over here. I'm going to get myself a large table like so. And let's get ourselves a lantern on all the edges here. That'll require a bunch of resources to get going, and then afterwards let's go ahead and probably also get out a sawmill like so. And then we can get a wood cutting bench, a large table, and again lanterns on all edges. There we go. You can also get a door, but I mean I don't know, there's no wall, so what's the point, right? Here, now we'll continue to chop some wood. Let's also try and mine some of this rock over here, because you guys want to see some dwarf mining action, obviously. It ain't a dwarf if there's no mines involved. In fact, come to think of it, I think like dwarving and mining are just sort of like hand in hand. I've never seen like a fantasy universe in which the dwarves don't mine, or they're not good at blacksmithing or anything like that. Like, that's just the trope that is carried on from time millennia, or you know, ever since kind of Tolkien made that a trope of the dwarves. Kind of a little bit like considering that like that is a dwarven trait, but I wish like, you know, fantasy universes took it a little bit, like it made it a little bit more unique. Anyway, so they're gonna drop off the stuff, all these logs. And then people are going to take the logs and make them into benches, or make them into planks right here in the woodcutter's bench. We already see the masonry getting to work over here. I'm not sure what these extra large benches are for, but they're for stuff. These dwarves are really fucking strong. This one dwarf is really at it. In fact, we got a bunch of dwarves here just like working on it. There's no real way of currently actually like building up, getting more villagers, as I don't think dwarves reproduce, but you know, as in the words of Gimli, they just sprout out of the ground and stuff, so there is that. There's no real hazards in this like pre-alpha demo. It's just sort of like a way to give you a glimpse of what to find. Honestly, the map is very huge, actually. Very, very, very huge. Holy fuck. If this is the average like size of a map, I would really love to see like it populated with different like hazards, like kingdoms that you have to avoid, or maybe like giant trolls or stuff. Balrogs, why not? Actually, no, I think you get a copyright claim from like the owners of Lord of the Rings. Who owns Lord of the Rings, actually? I think about it. I don't know. But I think like if you do a Balrog or Balrog looking creature, then that would happen. Like you would just get like shit on by like the guys who own the rights to Lord of the Rings. Alright, let's make this a little bit bigger, and then here we can get ourselves a stone. Yep, let's get this, and then we can get right over here this, and then let's go for more lanterns. What else can we do? We can also add tiles if we wanted to, or remove tiles, so you know, we can do that. Here, let me go ahead and extend the sawmill just a little bit. We'll do it right here. Yeah, there we go. Now I can get some more wood cutting. Let's get this large table down. And get some lanterns. There we go. Pretty as can be. My little village, my little home. Or they use the Ouija board to chalk to kind of create these territories. Clear. What does that do? What does clear do? Huh. Oh, okay. It's used for that. Used for the bushes. Okay. Oh, I didn't need to do that anyway. Oh, this is a very dead area. Let's just go ahead and chop here. I do wish there was a little bit more mechanics to play around with and talk about in this this little demo, but or pre-alpha version, but unfortunately this is all that we get so far. For what it is, it does give you a good idea of what to expect, and it's actually fairly stable. Like, it's not like the universe sim like pre-alpha or alpha that's just like crashing constantly. This metal over here, I don't know what it is. Granite rough stone boulder. Okay, and then we have the Dolostone rough stone boulder. Huh. I hope there's combat as well, where the dwarves go like kazoo kazal on like orcs and stuff. That would be kind of cool. All right, let me go ahead and make more of a stockpile. We are quite running out of space here. It's interesting also when you look at dwarven tropes and like sci-fi, because they still carry over. Like the squats have like still dwarven qualities to them, like not also being small but being adept at mining and asteroid mining and all that stuff. I'm not sure where this door is supposed to go. Chop me some trees, daddy. I'm gonna at least get rid of all this, and then afterwards we might stop it. Actually, we should probably stop it right now. This it does give you like, this is a pretty like small taste of what is to come, so I'm just doing this mostly as a way to kind of give you guys a small look at a game that will probably have a lot more content down the line. And see, as you can see right over here, there's already like a couple different metal types. So you got purple, blue, and that's granite from the looks of it, from what I remember in the previous mining, and then yellow here, or gold rather, and then we got some grayish metal, or rather, then we got straight up Amaterasu black. And look at them, they're just like going at it. It's like a little factory. We had some more benches actually. Pimp out my dwarven kingdom. No speed. There's no like fast forward or whatever, which is kind of like unfortunate. Definitely. I also definitely think that there should be some way you can assign different roles to your villagers and stuff. I think like maybe a menu that shows all woodcutters or all like stonemasons would be really appreciative. Keep on at it, boys. Anyway, so I think that's a little bit of a good look at what to expect from this game. I'll keep covering this as time goes on, and if you want to support the development of this game, you can go onto the Kickstarter and stuff like that. You can also play the pre-alpha yourself if you want to. What the fuck? Somebody messed up. Oh no. Nobody messed up. We just ran out of birch. Shit. Where's the nearest birch? There's beech. Oh no. Birch, maple. Birch. There we go. Right over there. So we have to mine our way through or just walk around. God damn. Otherwise they have a completely different color and that like fucks up everything. Anyway, see you guys next time. Bye bye.